evening, everyone, and welcome to Check It Out, the library talk show that lets you know what's happening in and around the Bethel Park Public Library. We're your hosts, Elaine Volpe
and Christine McIntosh, and we have some great things going on for adults during February. First, it's tax season, so we do have AARP Tax Aid available on Tuesdays from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. This will continue every Tuesday through April 10th. This is free tax assistance in preparation for those of low and middle income, particularly for those 60 and older. Registration is first come, first served. And if you want more information, or if you want to know what financial information you have to bring, you can give Carla a call at the library. We have a special needs trust seminar on Tuesday, February 20th at 7 p.m. This is presented by David Frick, who is a certified public accountant. If you are an individual or a caretaker of a person with disabilities and do not have a special needs trust, or you have one and you kind of forgot why you have one, this is a discussion for you. As part of the topic, he will also discuss the PA-ABLE account and how it can fit into the financial plan for a special needs individual. We have a seminar called Building Confidence and Self-Esteem in Children and Adolescents on Wednesday, February 21st at 7 p.m. This is presented by Emily Rydchek, who has a master's degree in counseling services. It's a 1-hour interactive workshop where you will learn how to foster self-esteem and confidence in the young people in your life. We have a seminar on prepare your home for sale on a budget, which maybe I'll come to since hopefully I'll be selling my house this year.
Fingers crossed, huh?
Yep. That is Thursday, February 22nd at 7 p.m. This is presented by Cindy Rack, who is a realtor with a local company, and I can't remember which one she's with. So there's many things that you can do inside and out of your house that are very low cost but make a high impact. And she will talk about that, and also she'll give you a checklist for easy planning. So I want that checklist. We have a whole host of technology classes coming up in February. Introduction to Google Photos on Tuesday, February 13th at 10. Basic Internet class on Wednesday the 14th and again on the 28th at 2 p.m. Basic email class on Friday, February 16th at 10. And then 3D printing, which is always very popular, on Wednesday, February 21st at 6 p.m. And then Appy Hour, so you can learn what's new and exciting in the world of apps, on Tuesday, February 27th at 7. We have a couple events I want to tell you all about. We are having Family Movie Night on Friday, March 9th at 7 o'clock at the Community Center. This is a joint program hosted by the library and the recreation department. So you can bring a blanket to sit on. You can bring, snacks a little cooler if you want. And join us for a viewing of the Disney Pixar vibrant tale of family fun and adventure, where an aspiring young musician named Miguel embarks on an extraordinary journey to the magical land of his ancestors. We have public performance rights license, but I cannot say the title of the movie as part of our license.
Okay,
please don't say
got it. I know what it is, though, and it would be a good one to show this summer because it kind of ties in with the theme.
Yes, it does.
But we've already had people inquire about this movie night, so I think we need to let viewers know that they are to register with the community center.
You are to register if you want to come to Family Movie Night. You are to register by calling the recreation department, and they will take your registration. It's no cost. We just need to know how many people are showing up. There will be popcorn available. And I think it's going to be a fun night.
Sounds like a fun time. Yeah, I'm excited.
So with our public performance rights license, we can advertise in-house. If you come into the library, you will see the flyers that have the name of the movie. But if we are sharing the information outside of the library, I'm not permitted to say the title. We have a really fun day trip coming up in conjunction with Passport to Pittsburgh. It's called From Tree to Table, a PA maple syrup adventure. This is on Saturday, March 10th. The cost is $60 per person, and it includes luxury round-trip transportation, a guided escort, admission to the Somerset Historical Society, and then a pancake brunch with local-made sausage, which you don't eat sausage.
I don't. You're right. You remember that about me.
Yeah,
I'm not a pork person, but it still seems like a really fun day. Really
it
interesting.
is. So that will be, the brunch will be at the Listy Volunteer Fire Company, and then you will have a chance to tour an operating maple sugar camp. So it's in the woods. You need to dress for the weather, and you need to dress to be able to walk. Pickup is at the library at 8 a.m. We will return you to the library about 4:30 p.m. Depends on traffic and how much we dawdle at the maple sugar camp.
Now, are you going on this trip? Or?
I am going on this trip.
Yeah.
It just seems very interesting.
Definitely.
I want to see how it works. And then you get all of this like raw maple sap. I don't know.
I guess. Yeah.
And then by the time you boil it down, it's almost nothing. So they have to really take a lot of sap.
For sure.
So again, $60 per person, Saturday, March 10th. And you can pick up a registration form at the library. They are not online because we are only handing out as many as we can take. And, well, you'll probably talk about the American Girl tea, right?
I have it on my list.
Okay,
yes.
well then, that is what's going on. Oh, there's still adult winter reading program is still going on through the end of February, or maybe the first week of March. I think it's the first week of March. So come on in, register. For every book you read, you get an entry into that week's drawing for a $25 gift card, and everyone who participates is automatically entered into the grand prize drawing for a Google Home.
I think it's an awesome grand prize this year.
The smart speaker. So that's what's going on over my way.
Shouldn't we give them just a sneak peek of our fundraiser coming up in April?
Oh, I certainly will. So Friday, April 27th from 7 to 10, we are having a fundraiser that we called Yinzers for BP Library.
Love it.
I know.
I just love the title. I love the theme.
Pittsburgh themed. So there'll be stations. This is going to be hosted at the library, and there'll be food stations throughout the library with traditional Pittsburgh fare. So there'll be Isley's ham barbecue sandwiches. There will be pierogies and halushki. There will be kibasi and sauerkraut, and there will be Italian sausage with peppers and onions.
Yep.
I think we're having chicken tenders. I wanted a ranch fountain, but I was told that that was not possible. I think a ranch fountain would be awesome.
That is a good idea.
So there'll be some like Pittsburgh facts and Pittsburgh trivia. I know one thing we're doing is a ketchup blind taste test to see if Pittsburghers can really pick out the Heinz.
Yep.
And I'm trying, if I can get a really cool like freezer. I don't want to just put them in a cooler, but Klondike bars.
Oh.
Yes.
My dad always used to call them Klondike. I'm like, yeah, there's an L in there, Klondike. So it's like an inside joke in my family.
I want a Klondike
Yeah, I
bar.
want a Klondike bar. Yeah.
And then we are also having, because what would a Pittsburgh event be without a cookie table? So we are having a cookie table contest where you can enter 4 dozen of your favorite Pittsburgh cookie table cookies. And then that evening people will vote on the entries, and there will be a prize yet to be determined for the baker.
Best cookie, most delicious. Yeah.
Yeah, so Jimmy
Start baking. Oh, is he going to enter?
Jimmy that works with us says he's going to win, and I said, well, my mom's entering, so I don't know how.
It's going to be tough.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. So
We'll have some tough competition there.
tickets are available on the website or in the library, and you can check out our Facebook page. You can order tickets from there too. So
It's going to be a great event, great night.
I
So
know, I can't
hopefully
wait. I'm
a
very
lot of
excited
people come
about
out.
this.
And there's a lot going on in the children's department, so much so that I didn't know what to talk about first, but I think we will start with the family programs. You had mentioned the American Girl Tea event that actually acts as a fundraiser for us as well. And this year's date is Sunday, March 11th at 2 p.m. and tickets are on sale now. This year's theme is a wedding theme, so I think this is going to be fun. We have to get a little stand-in groom. I was just thinking about that yesterday, who our groom can be, for the photo op. Girls are going to be all dressed up and maybe have a bouquet, and they're going to want to be, they need a groom. So I'm thinking about this. But anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. I think we might have to make a little room for a little dance floor.
Oh,
right?
I can't wait for this.
So, dress up, bring your doll. Does not have to be an American Girl doll. You can bring any doll with you. Tickets are $25 a pair, $10 for each additional ticket. Everybody who purchases tickets are automatically put in for the grand prize drawing, which is always an American Girl doll. This year, it's the Girl of the Year, who is Luciana Vega. Isn't she beautiful? I don't know if we can zoom in there on her. But she is a young girl who is very creative and very confident and also has an affinity for science. So she's very into science and experiments, specifically space exploration.
She's a Renaissance woman.
Yes, she is. So Luciana Vega.
Very nice.
Also, at the tea party every year, we do have a wonderful woman who volunteers every year to make us things. She always donates some items for our basket, but she will also have her items for sale. So if you'd like to bring some extra cash with you to the tea party, she will be selling American Girl doll clothing, and it's all handmade and beautiful.
Very well made.
Yes, quality.
Very well made. So do you remember last year, I don't remember what it was, that I loved, that I said, could I put this on my cat?
You did. I don't remember what it was either, but there was something.
It was a cape or something, but it was so pretty and so well made. And I don't
was
have a
a
doll.
cape. It was like a
I
little.
was like, I wonder if I could put this on my cat.
Did you end up getting it? I don't even remember.
No, I didn't get it. My cat wouldn't stand for that.
No?
But no.
So anyway, a great time. Again, the date of the tea party is Sunday, March 11th at 2 p.m. And we do hold that at the Bethel Park Community Center. We ask that you buy your tickets in person. You can pay with cash, check, or credit card now, though. So hope to see you there. Another family event that's coming up, and it's not for a while. It's later in spring, but I just want to mention it, is our art gala. We started this a couple years ago, and it's so much fun, and we're so happy to be doing it again. This is an art show for children, young artists of all ages. So your preschooler can enter, and we encourage tweens and teens to enter as well.
And we do have a staff entry.
Oh, yes, because Christine, you already have your idea, don't you?
My idea, I'm ready.
Are you going to share, or is it going to be a surprise?
It's string art, that's all I'm going to say. Do you remember string
Last
art?
year you entered some photography that was
I did enter
wonderful.
photography, yeah.
String art, love it. So come see staff work as well as the work of all the youngsters here in the Bethel Park community. This is open to everyone. Tickets are $5 now if you buy them in advance. They are going to be $10 though at the door. And it's just an elegant evening of art, music, and light refreshments as well. So the date of the art gala this year is Friday, May 11th at 6 p.m.
I can't wait.
And you can get details again in person. Our flyer is available online. You can always give us a call if you want more information. We'll be sending things home too to the elementary schools, to the art teachers to kind of promote it there too. The thing about the art show is we want to display as much artwork as possible. And if the artist chooses to sell their piece, that's wonderful. It benefits the library, so we appreciate that support. But if you want it back, we certainly understand, and we simply put a sticker on it. And that's how we know that we have to give this piece back, and we promise you we do keep it safe, and we will hold it for as long as necessary until you can come back into the library to pick your piece up. So don't let that discourage you. You might have a beautiful piece of art that maybe you made for mom or whoever, or you just really want it for your room. We get that, but still share with us for this evening, and then we promise to get it back to you.
And they can enter more than one piece?
They can enter more than one piece. I believe it is up to 3, if I'm not mistaken, up to 3 or 4. And we have a lot of art programs going on this spring where you can come to the library to create a piece of art and submit it. Like, we'll just keep it here. So I'll talk about that in just a little bit too. So those are our 2 big spring events, the tea party and the art gala. And then all of our classes are going to resume here in March, just a few short weeks away. All of our story times will be back in full swing. We have Toddler Tuesdays on Tuesdays at 9:30 and 10:30. Mother Goose on the Loose is Wednesday mornings at 9:30, 10:30, and 11:30. That's our most popular story time, so we added that extra session. Baby Jam is on Thursdays at 9:30 and 10:30, and then we're offering Preschool Power Fridays at 9:30 and 10:30. That's going to go all of March and April, so 8 weeks. Also, for the birth through preschool crowd, preschools really, is March Madness. So in March, you think of basketball and brackets, right? I know my sons do these, and we have a chalkboard wall down in our game room, so they actually have the brackets. Yeah, they did something for the Super Bowl, and I'm sure they'll do it again for basketball. But we're doing March Madness with books. So Miss Sarah has actually selected a series of books, and she kind of chose a newer title and paired it with an older classic title, and she's going to read these 2 books every week and have kids vote on their favorite one, and the winners in the end will go head to head.
Awesome.
So it's a
great idea.
Voting on books, yes, and it kind of, it's very much like our kids pick that we do in the elementary schools, and then the CCAs that we do when kids are older. We're just starting them young, so I kind of like it. It's just a natural progression there.
Right.
So March Madness starting Monday, March 5th, and going all the way till April 16th, just to get all those books in there, and then to do the kind of, what do you call it?
Elimination.
When you get the, it's going to go until April 16th, and it's at 11:30 a.m. We do ask that you register, and you can register beginning March 1st. Miss Dawn is also going to do something with little ones on March 5th. It's another Monday At 9:30, she's going to do Picasso Face. So she's going to teach little ones all about Pablo Picasso.
Really?
And do some,
that is odd.
Picasso-inspired artwork with the kids.
I like it.
Yes, so we'll make sure to take lots of pictures. And this is an example of, you can come to this Picasso Face, and there will be time to make 2. So maybe you choose to keep one here at the library so that we can submit it or display it the night at the art show. And then, of course, you can take one home with you. So that's what's going on for our little ones. We have lots of things going on for our elementary age friends as well. The magic show that we did at the end of winter reading was so awesome. Did I talk to you about this? I know I was telling everybody, but the shoe trick was like amazing, and it blew my mind. So we're having Dan Kuniak back this summer if you missed it. But we're also having another magic show. We're going to invite Steve Haberman, who I hear is also phenomenal, to the library here on Saturday, March 3rd. It's at 3 o'clock, and it's the magic of science with Cat in the Hat.
Perfect. Science and cats.
Dr. Seuss's birthday is March 2nd. What better way to celebrate than the following day with a magic show? So come on out for that. That's really all ages, but mostly we're targeting like K through 4 and their families. So again, register beginning March 1st. See all my little Post-its?
That's a lot of
Post-its. Going on here.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
We talked last month about the CCAs. CCA stands for the Children's Choice Awards. We offer this for 3rd and 4th graders as well as 5th and 6th, so 3rd through 6th. And essentially what it is we give you a list of titles, 8 titles, and we ask you to read as many as you can. If you can read all 8, we think that's fantastic, and we'll put you in for a drawing for a $50 Amazon gift card. But if you can't read all 8, we understand, we get it, but we still want you to participate. So you read as many as you can. At the end of April, you vote for your favorite one, and then in May, you come celebrate with us at our reveal party when we announce the winner and we celebrate. And it's totally free. So I feel like it's such a no-brainer. I mean, these are great books. They count for AR if you have those AR requirements. Maybe you have a book report that's due. Why not read one of these titles and then come to a party at the end of the school year? Every year the party theme kind of changes. Do you remember when we did the red carpet events?
Oh, I love the red carpet
Weren't those fun?
They were a lot of fun.
Well, we kind of scaled back, or not scaled back, but kind of did more casual themes these last couple of years. We did a luau. We've done pizza parties. I have a meeting with my staff next week to discuss it, so we don't know what the theme's going to be, but we can promise you it's a lot of fun. So 8 titles this year. Sign up, read them, and then vote for your favorite one and come celebrate with us. Again, that's kind of running now. You can sign up at any time, but it will go all the way up till May. We ask for your vote by the end of April, and then the program will wrap up there in May. We also have an art workshop coming up that Miss Sarah's going to lead on Saturday, March 3rd. After the magic show. We have a lot going on that day, March 3rd. This is going to be a collaborative group art activity, so you will not get to take anything home with you, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and then we'll display the giant piece of artwork that we create together at the art gala. Do you consider yourself a good speller?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes, I do. Yes.
How about, I think it's easier. I think I'm a good speller when I'm writing it. Sometimes when someone just asks me how to spell a word, if I can't write it down, it's harder for me. So spell annihilation off the top of your head. I don't know why I just thought of annihilation. Oh, so you're writing it though.
A-N.
It's difficult if you're just speaking it.
I-L-A-T-I-O-N.
I believe you are correct.
I don't know if I am. If we're wrong, let us know.
No, I think you said that right. So we're offering a spelling bee for our elementary kids, and actually opening this up all the way to 6th grade or 8th grade, I think. So our tweens and teens can participate as well. The lists obviously will be different. We break them up into a grade category. If you register on March 1st, we will send you a list the following week so that your child does have time to study. And then you come to the library for a spelling bee hosted by Omega Learning. So I think this is a great program.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah. We're also offering Kinderflute on Wednesday, March 28th at 6:30 p.m. I had a local gal contact me. She's a private flute teacher here in the South Hills area, and she just wants to share her love of the flute with others.
Is she bringing instruments?
She actually has, and I'm not sure how this works, but she actually provides flutes for all of the students.
I'm coming.
Did you ever play the flute?
When I was in 4th grade, when they offered lessons,
yes.
I wanted to play the flute. That's the one that I tried out.
Yes.
As they give you a bunch of instruments.
And then what happened? I feel like there's a but coming.
Okay, so we were very poor growing up. So my parents said, you can have flute, because it was like $13 a month, exactly, I remember.
Wow.
In 1970,
I don't remember what mine
8
was.
or 79. And so my parents said you could have flute lessons for the year, or you could have, I wanted the Game of Life. So I knew that maybe my parents would be able to come up with 1 or 2 months, and then there just wasn't any money.
Yeah.
So I opted for the Game of Life, and I never learned to play the flute.
But did you enjoy the Game of Life?
Loved it. Still have it.
Good. I'll say I still have mine too, I think. Well, you can come and learn how to play the flute now.
I know. I think I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'll be just a big kid.
I think you should. I gave my flute away, so I started in 4th grade as well, and I played all the way up till 9th grade. I was in the 9th grade symphonic band, and then I quit. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to do marching band because I was cheering, but I could have still stayed in the symphonic band. I guess there was just something else that I wanted to take. You can only take so many electives, right? I think probably childcare or something. So I gave it up in 9th grade, and somewhere along the line, I sold my flute, which I really regret. So I'm coming to this program too because I miss playing the flute. I really do.
We could have a flute band for the. Remember, I wanted to have a kazoo
Another
band.
Summer reading idea. There you go. Well, we're actually having. We'll talk about this on a later show. A talent show this summer, so we could enter the talent show and do a little flute duet.
Little flute.
Anyway, she's a certified Kinder flute instructor. Her name is Katie Shesko, and she is coming again on Wednesday, March 28th at 6:30 p.m. If your child is in kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, or 3rd grade, they are welcome to participate. Again, we just ask that you do sign up. Miss Lynn's going to do her Popular Science Club again, Tuesdays in March. So if you like doing hands-on experience about all things science, she's made slime before. I don't know what she has planned for this upcoming month, but I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. We encourage you to participate in that. That's for anybody in K through 4. And then have you heard of JoJo bows?
No.
I've heard of them. I don't know that I've ever seen. I probably have seen one.
Are they the giant bows?
They're the humongous bows that are so popular.
Heard of
No, it used to be just like cheerleaders or dancers
Yes.
wore those on stage, but now it's like a thing. Everybody's wearing the JoJo bow.
Well, we'll have to wear a JoJo bow at the talent show and we play our flutes.
There you go. Got it all planned out. So you can come make your own JoJo bow. We are providing the ribbon and the instruction and everything that you need to make your own JoJo bow. Grades K through 4. And that is going to be on Saturday, March 10th at 11 a.m. Finally, the last elementary age program that I want to mention for March is Junior Architects. And this is using those Kiva planks. I never know if they're Kiva or Keva. I think I've heard them pronounced both ways.
Yeah.
But I love them.
Tomato.
And tomato, exactly. We don't use them often enough. So I'm really excited. You've seen them. You know what they are. They are fabulous. They are building blocks that really just allow your imagination, your creativity to really come forward. We're going to provide you with a series of challenges for you to complete, and then there will be time to kind of just free build at the end. But who can make the tallest tower, or can you design a bridge that will hold so many, all different sorts of challenges. So it's kind of
I like it.
Creative, but it's also very much science-based as well. So it's called Junior Architects is what we're entitling it, and it's Monday, March 26th at 6:30 p.m. for kids in grades K through 4. So that was a lot. Our flyers are available in the library and online. If you didn't catch all of that, you know where to find it. And you can always give us a call, and we'll give you the information over the phone as well. Finally, for our tweens and teens, we have a program called Get Artsy. Again, we encourage you to submit it to the art show, but you can also take it home. Miss Jackie's going to be teaching 2 different art forms, and I brought some examples. The first week, she's going to be teaching salty art. So she uses salt and watercolor.
Interesting things.
And I forgot to ask her. She's told me before. I guess you lay the salt down first, and you then paint over top. And then when the salt dries, you kind of have that textured look to it. So this is something that she did last year. This is not the piece that they'll be doing this year, but I just wanted to show some examples. Doesn't that look cool?
That is
the salt
art?
made the snow.
Oh my goodness, that's very cool.
And then the next week, if you sign up, we encourage you to come both weeks, but you don't have to. The next week will be mixed media, and she made this beautiful. I want to frame it and hang it in our office. I love it.
That's very cool.
So she used some newspaper, maybe it's a recycled book. I'm not sure. This looks like wallpaper, maybe a wrapping paper, scrapbook paper. So salty watercolor and mixed media, 2 different art forms. Miss Dawn, the following week on Wednesday, March 14th, will be hosting Polka Dot Pizzazz. And then on Saturday, March 10th at 2 o'clock, we're offering geocaching again. This is something that we had to reschedule from the fall. So I really hope we get enough people to sign up. Geocaching, in case you don't know, is an electronic treasure hunt.
It is
pretty
so much fun.
You've done it, I think.
have done
I
it.
never have. But if it's cold, just bundle up. We'll provide some hot chocolate to warm up with afterwards, because it is obviously outdoors. But a fun event hosted by Venture Outdoors. So we do ask that you register it's for anybody grades 5 and up. And again, registration for all of these programs that I've just mentioned begins on March 1st. You can register online now through our website. You can always give us a call or sign up in person. So, what else do we have going on?
Well, we have some new DVDs coming out this month that you can check out at the library. So take a look at this.
Awesome.
We all have marks on our face. This is the map that shows us where we're going. And this is the map that shows us where you've been.
A passenger has died. He was murdered. The murderer is on the train with us now. And every one of you is a suspect.
The real killer is right here. One of you people.
We're surrounded by lies.
I'm sleeping here, where everyone can see me. And I can see everyone.
It is my duty to invite you to take up the position of Prime Minister of this United Kingdom.
The Germans have encircled 60 British and French divisions. We are looking at a collapse of Western Europe within the next few days.
How long have they got if we don't rescue them?
Maybe 2 days. We would need a miracle to get our men out.
You have the full weight of the world on your shoulders.
We're facing certain defeat on land, the annihilation of our army, and imminent invasion. We must negotiate peace talks.
We have before us many long months of struggle and suffering.
Even though many old and famous states have fallen into the grip of the Nazi rule,
we shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender! For without victory, there can be no survival.
I know I'm not supposed to love music.
No music! No music!
But my great-grandma Coco's father was the greatest musician of all time. Papa. Ernesto de la Cruz. One day, he left with his guitar and never returned. Now my family thinks music is a curse. Great-great-grandfather, none of them understand me. I'm supposed to play music.
All right, who's in there?
I'm sorry. What's going on? I'm just dreaming.
What are you doing?
I'm walking like a skeleton.
No, skeletons don't walk like that.
It's how you walk.
No, I don't. When there's no one left in the living world who remembers you, you disappear from this world.
But you can change that.
We gotta find my great-great-grandpa.
You never forget how much your family loves you.
It's almost sunrise.
One cannot deny who one is meant to be.
So I hope you come in and check out one of those great titles.
For sure.
Yeah.
And as always, if there's anything on today's show that you are intrigued about and want to learn more about, you know what to do. Give us a call.
Visit our website.
Or better yet, stop in and see us in person. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next month.